Hello there, beautiful people. So we're back with brother-in-law Hank.
Hey everybody.
So we're gonna do a continuation of our Super Bowl halftime
Performances.
performances.
Yes, that's our theme for the night.
Mm-hmm.
And this is actually our third video that we're doing.
Yes.
We did U2,
And we did
Super Bowl
Mick
34,
Jagger.
but we did
Rolling
the Rolling
Stone.
Stones Super Bowl
Yeah.
40,
Mhm.
2006. And our next one is going to be Super Bowl 41 right here in Miami. At the Miami, the Miami Stadium, whatever it was called at the time,
that
Pro
time,
Player
yeah.
Stadium, I think it
Yeah.
might have been called. It's
Or
gone
player, yeah, maybe.
through a bunch of different names.
They keep changing it.
Yeah, and that was February 4th, 2007 here in Miami. And in that particular game, it was the Colts, Indianapolis Colts, who beat the Chicago Bears 29-17. And this was Peyton Manning's first Super Bowl. He won another one with the Denver Broncos a few years later. And Peyton Manning is one of the all-time great quarterbacks. I mean, the guy is, all the stats, he's a great passer. He was just a great quarterback, and he seemed also like a really good guy, and he won most of his career. He won the Super Bowl towards the end of his career, so good for him. He got two, and his brother Eli, who played with the Giants, as I'm wearing my New York Giants shirt. Actually, this is old school. This is Mark Bavaro from the mid 80s and early 90s era when the Giants won 2 Super Bowls at that time. We won 4 Super Bowls. I know I have to get that in there.
Of course.
So Eli won 2, and Peyton won 2 also.
Did they play against each other?
Not in the
No?
Super Bowl.
Oh,
No,
okay, not in the Super Bowl?
not in the Super Bowl, because both times we won, the Giants, we beat Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. So we have that hanging over the Patriot fans. Please don't take it personal if you're there, because you guys, they won a bunch of them anyway. So, but the 2 that they lost were against the Giants. So anyway, so it's a good thing, now Tom Brady's back again this year with Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the Kansas City Chiefs, which shows how great the guy is. You know what I mean? He did it all those years.
Yeah.
With New England, and you thought it was the combination with him and Bill Belichick, his coach, and they have such a great thing, and and that was a great formula. And he leaves, and the very first year on a different team, he takes them to the Super Bowl.
I know.
So yeah,
This guy's good, man.
absolutely. And the system was great in New England. I mean, New England, I don't think they even made the playoffs this year. So it shows you, how important Tom Brady was to the Patriots, to their success. So anyway, so it should be a great game. The Chiefs have Patrick Mahomes, who's also an up and coming great athlete, great quarterback. So it should be an interesting. It's the old man and the young kid. And all good old fashioned showdown. So it should be really, really.
Well, how old is Tom?
I think he's 43, if I'm not mistaken. So either 41 or 43. I think he's 43. And to me, if he wins, even if he doesn't, but if he wins this Sunday, there's no question, that he's the greatest quarterback of all time. He might already be the greatest. As much as I hate to admit it, because like I said, I'm a New York Giant fan, but if he's not already the greatest, if he happens to win Sunday, then close the book, and that's the GOAT, as they say, and there's just no arguing with that. So anyway, looking forward to the game this Sunday, but looking back to our theme of the night, which is Super Bowl halftime performances. Like I said before, we're coming back to Miami, February 4th, 2007, and in that particular game and the Super Bowl, the halftime show was Prince, the late great Prince. Okay, so again, one of the most famous performances, one of the greatest performances. We did U2 earlier, and they paid a tribute when they did theirs in 2002.
Right.
They paid the tribute to the 9/11 survivors, and that was a very powerful performance. That and Prince's performance here in Miami is considered, by people who talk about this stuff, as probably the 2 greatest halftime performances. So we're in for a treat. We're gonna do Prince doing Purple Rain, an abbreviated version of Purple Rain, because Prince, he was on stage for 12 minutes and he did about 8 songs.
Wow.
So you sort of like smash them all up, you know, a little bit of this. And
Yeah.
he actually
A
started,
little bit of each song.
right, he started the show with We Will Rock You by Queen, a little bit of that, and then he goes into Let's Go Crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, but just, you know, a little
Yeah.
bit. And then he comes on and he does Let's Go Crazy, and then he did Proud Mary, he did a song by the Foo Fighters. So I mean, you know, he did a little bit of everything, and then he finished with one of the greatest epic endings of
Purple
Super
Rain.
Bowl concerts, Purple Rain, in the rain in Miami. So it's just, yeah, it was a great show.
The
So,
rain and everything.
so without further ado,
Let's get to it.
let's get to Miami.
Can't
Let's
wait.
get to some Purple Rain. And here's the Prince. God bless and rest in peace.
I never meant to cause you any sorrow. I never meant to cause you any pain. I only wanted one time to see you laughing, babe. Only wanna see you laughing, yeah. In the purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. That's alright. Come on, y'all. Purple rain, purple rain. Oh yes. Don't it feel good? Only wanna see you. Can I play this guitar?
You can.
Y'all wanna sing tonight? Come on. I can hear you. There you go. Come on. Everybody, let me hear you.
Pretty cool. Cool stuff, man.
I love him.
Cool stuff. Yeah.
He's so good in time, and it was short though.
Yeah, because
know,
like he had to condense
had some
everything.
other- yeah.
Because you know he had to pack, like I said, eight songs into those 12 minutes. So yeah, it was the condensed version of it, but you still get, you still feel it, the emotion of the show and how great
I
it
love
was.
that guitar.
I like it. Yeah. That's his piece.
And he's a
peace
very
sign.
good. Could he watch? Didn't we do one that Prince was in and he had a guitar? He was playing the guitar.
Right. We didn't do it together, but you did it, and I think it was at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame
okay, yeah.
with a bunch of other
He's
guitarists,
so
and they did
good.
While My Guitar Gently Weeps for George
Yes.
Harrison. Right. I know the video. I've seen it, but I didn't do it with you. But you did it.
He is so
Yeah.
good on the guitar.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, his music wasn't guitar music. He had funk. He
That's
had a
why
little bit of
it was
everything.
such a shock
Right.
that you
Right.
know,
He-
like when
he
you
was
watch
just a
something
great-
like that,
he
and
was a
you
great
see him
musician.
in guitar, and you're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, yeah. Well, even here, or even when he does this song in the movie Purple Rain, and at the end, and he's just like freaking wailing
I
away.
like that movie too.
It was a great movie. That was one of
Yep.
those great
I love that
music
movie.
movies.
Yep, it was good.
Everybody saw that movie back in the day. I saw it a bunch of times. We had that. I used to have the. I think at the time it was cassette, maybe before the CDs came out. I'm trying to remember when the movie came out.
Yeah.
And we had the record, and
good.
it's just played it because the whole album was really, really, really good. And yeah, Prince is, one of those great.
He was good in there too.
One of those great performers, and he's written so much music, as we've said
For
before.
other people.
He's written music
right?
for,
Yeah.
right. So,
A lot of people he written music for.
right. I mean, he did "Nothing Compares to You" by Sinead O'Connor. He wrote it, and she made it famous. But he did, I think it's "Manic Monday" by the Bangles. Also, he did a song called "Sugar Waltz" for Sheena Easton back in the '80s. That were all big hits that he would write for all these beautiful women. So.
And he always had beautiful women.
There's that, absolutely.
Right?
Yeah. So.
And he's, he's hot in his own way,
Yeah.
The
Well,
way
he's one of those iconic Americans,
he's got that
performance
sex
and
appeal.
whatever.
Yep.
No, so it was,
But
it
he's
was
very shy, I heard.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Very-
It kept.
You don't ever see him in any interview.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right, no,
Right.
but
He
there's
doesn't
there are some people that lead
he
very
doesn't-
private
yeah.
personal lives, and because what you see on stage, that's the performer, but then they're also a human
exactly.
being, persons,
Right,
private
it's
people
like a
outside,
different person.
and they keep that. Yeah, there are a lot of people who
Yeah.
sort of shy away from, being out there and on the magazines and all those
And
shows.
then I
and
also
everything.
read somewhere that he doesn't like people to sing his music.
Really, for people to cover his songs.
Yep.
Wow.
He
Okay.
doesn't like that.
Huh. Okay. But I guess that's fine. I guess he figures this is a song and let it be. Don't
Right.
don't mess with it. I guess. But when people do that, it's a tribute. Like
Exactly.
whoever wants to do your song is
But
because we
I
think
don't
this
know,
song is
he
great.
doesn't like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what I had read up.
Right. Well, it could be. I mean, I'm sure he's not the only one. I'm sure there are other people who feel the same. But
Right.
listen, if somebody copies your song and they're freaking selling millions of copies and you're
Why
making
not?
money off of it.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So, or whatever.
But yeah.
Anyway, that was really good.
Yeah,
And
it was.
so that's it for
Yeah, it was a great.
Super
I hope you
Bowl.
guys watched the other videos we did, but it's been a great Super Bowl halftime performances edition of Sassy Reacts with brother-in-law Hank.
yes.
Did you properly introduce me this time around or no?
I don't know number.
Because the last time you didn't. So anyway, here we are doing this, having fun. I hope you guys are having fun also.
So who do you think is gonna win?
That's a tough question, to be honest.
Who are you going for?
Me personally, I don't know. I guess Kansas City. I guess. I mean, but
It's
You
not
know-
because of
no.
That you don't like Tom
I
Brady?
respect Tom Brady. I'm not his biggest fan because, like I said, I've always.
of course.
But
because
no,
he's
but
rival.
I respect the guy. The guy is great, and like I said before, if he wins, hats off, and even if he doesn't win, hats off. To do what he did this year with a brand new team.
Right.
So, so. It's
I
not.
like
It's
to go
not that I don't like
for-
him, but I like Mahomes. And
Yeah.
I like the new up and coming,
But I
and he's
think
the
what
future.
he won last year.
They won last year.
Okay,
and
when was
so-
the last time Buccaneer
That's-
won? A while back.
Yeah, about 20 years
So
ago.
I
I know
think I
John
would
Gruden
have
was
to
the
go.
coach. I
I
remember
think I
that.
would have to go for Buccaneers because they haven't won.
They
You
haven't
know what
won
I mean? In a
in-
long time.
Yeah, this
So
is-
I don't. As much as I don't. I mean, it's not like I don't.
Yeah,
like
but even
Tom
okay, but the
Brady,
Chiefs, even the
but
Chiefs, before winning last year, they hadn't won
They
it.
haven't won for a long time.
I think they like Super Bowl 1 or
Okay.
2 or something like that in the late 60s, early 70s. I think they might have won one. I know they were in it, so I think they won maybe 1 or 2 Super Bowls. Back then, whatever, 30, 40,
So
40
who
years
is the
ago.
underdog team?
I have to be honest with you, I haven't
I
looked
like
at
to go for the underdog.
Okay, I haven't looked at
No.
the points spread. I really don't know, to be honest. I
You
haven't
didn't
watched.
bet?
I haven't been watching too much TV.
You didn't talk to your bookie?
No. He's holding on the other line there. He's waiting.
You didn't put your bet in with
no,
that.
no. He's just waiting. He says, "Come on, dude. What? You know." But no, I to be honest with you, I don't know who the. But I would think,
They're
whatever
pretty
it
much
is,
the same,
it's got to
right?
be right. It's sort of even. You know, I don't
close,
think
yeah.
there's more than 1 or 2 points. I don't know. I haven't seen it. But you know what? Since none of my teams are in it, I will be happy for whoever
For
wins.
Eddie.
I would be happy
Right.
for Tom Brady if he
Right.
wins, and of course happy for
Yeah.
Mahomes also.
But
The
it's nice to go to one team, you know, to show you. know.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, sometimes you have more skin in one team
Yeah.
than another, but in this particular case, for me personally, I don't. I hope it's a good game. I hope it's an
I
entertaining
hope
game.
it's a close game.
Right, entertaining game.
Yes.
And I'm really happy that, and we spoke about this I think last week or 2 weeks ago, that the NFL is allowing 23,000 people.
Right.
And of those, I think it was
Yeah.
7,000 who are first responders. That to me, it's a great thing. And it's a great gesture of, thank you to these people who are really putting their lives
That's nice.
on the line every time they go
That's
and
nice,
cure,
yeah.
take care of people who are sick. So that part of it is great. And may the best team win. You know.
That's
so,
right.
So that's that.
So cheers to whoever wins the game.
Absolutely. Alrighty. Well, I guess you're asking me to cheer. Here's to the Super Bowl. Here's to Prince. Rest in peace.
Yes.
To you guys for hanging out with us.
Yes.
And thank you so much.
All right, guys. Bye. And make sure you guys stay safe. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and leave your comment below. And we'll see you next video.
Yep. Take care, everybody.
Bye.
See you next time.
Enjoy your Super Bowl.
Absolutely.